Morning guys, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog, the van build, with thanks to our friends at Gary's Glue. It's only like 9 o'clock in the morning and the phone has been hopping already today. I left you where I was starting to cut this, then I got called away to get the tools. So now I'm going to finish cutting this, put it together and reinstall it into the van. The build, I think, is more what people want to see. So I'm not going to show you when I'm cutting bolts or taking, well, I'll show you some of the destruction, but I'm not going to show you the boring, getting the angle grinder and cutting off 2 bits and putting them back together, but I'll show you the finished product. Wait till I see if I can get this door. My microphone wire is all tangled. Hang on a second. There we go. So the press is this size, and I'm cutting 8 inches out of it in the middle because I want to keep the 2 latches if I can, and then I'm just going to put it back together and put it into the ambulance. So the next time I chat to you, I'll be putting this back together, hopefully. Okay, just to show you, that box is back in. It's behind the seat, so it might be a little bit guntered, but it's back in. It's got the 2 vents in it and a little slit down the middle for a bit of air conditioning. I have all those bits of cables to figure out when we get to do the wiring. I'm still going with that that's all for the inverter, that plug top and that fuse board, because this fuse board here is for the electrics, and I'm actually plugged into the electrics at the moment. But I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to attempt to do inside. It's great now that I have the ambulance plugged into the mains. I can use the lights because the batteries are on full charge. I checked all 3 batteries and they're charging up over 13, nearly 14 volts while plugged in. So that's a good thing. Now, the batteries on the Draper tools that I got from Michael Murphy's in Waterford, I charged them up last night. Cutting that press out used up 1 complete battery on the angle grinder. Now, I'm not used to using an angle grinder. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe I was putting a bit of pressure on the angle grinder. When Deirdre was helping me last week, I managed to get the first 2 bolts out from underneath, but I couldn't get that 3rd one. So I'm going to have to cut the head off that with the angle grinder. I would like to, that's steel. I would like to cut that out. I've got to be honest, because it's driving me mad and I really want to get into those electrics. Now, I sold the seats from there and from here, and the chap who bought the seats was saying if I could save that, he'd love it. I don't think I can, because again, I need to cut the bolts that are holding that into the ground. So I'm going to cut it about 3 inches from the ground and give him the frame. He said that would be happy. He just wants the top end of it. And I still haven't made up my mind if I'm taking that out yet. It's not in the way, but yet every foot counts, and that's 2 foot square of storage. So I'll wait and see what the plan is there. Well, that's that out of the way. Now I can get a clean run at when we have to cut that. I just have to get this press out of the way that's on the floor. And then I'm going to attack that, or I might attack that first. The battery's pretty run down from cutting. I had to cut 2 bolts out. I thought it was actually just 1. So I'm just going to sweep up and clean up this area, charge the batteries again. And while they're charging, I'll just try and find a few little fiddly things to do. Okay, I'm happy with the progress that we got done today. I was thankful to get that frame out. Got a few little fiddly bits done. Got the door in behind the driver's seat. I can actually, no, I won't put the driver's seat back in yet because I got to do the electrics. I've marked the press on the floor that I need to cut out, but I need to give those batteries a good charge. And in fact, I might even buy a spare battery to have 3 batteries between the 2 units, so there's always one on charge. It's only 11 o'clock, but as I say, I only tend to stay out here till 12 o'clock, and I've been here since before 9. So I'll put the motorhome back in, tidy up here, and head home, do some editing, and spend the rest of the day with Deirdre and Charlie. The day I'm doing this is Halloween, so it's going to be a different Halloween, isn't it? But I don't know when you're watching this, but thank you for watching. Thanks to our van build sponsors, Gary's Glue. If there's a glue out there, the guys do it. If you need to stick anything to anything, the guys do it. Check out garysglue.ie. And all the tools used in today's build were supplied by michaelwmurphy.com. Check them out as well, especially if you want welding gear or nuts, bolts or any industrial fittings. I'll talk to you again next time on the van build with Charlie and me, our camping vlog with thanks to Gary's Glue. Take care and happy Halloween for when it was.